In this video, we are going to see how to send emails for new Typeform entries. So every time you receive a new response to any submission in any of the form builder application, here we have taken the example of Typeform. So you want to send an email either to the admin or to the person who has just filled in this form. Now, how can you do that? For this, you will have to integrate the two applications. Here we have used Zoho Mail to send emails. Okay, so you have to integrate the two applications, and the same thing can be done using Pabbly Connect software. Here your trigger application would be your form builder application and your action application would be Zoho Mail in this example. Now, how can you do this yourself? Integrate and automate this entire process. To understand that, let me take you to my screen. To begin with the process, we are first going to type the URL pabbly.com/connect, and as we do that, here we have reached the landing page of this software. On the right hand side, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, simply click on sign in. If you are a new user, click on this tab sign up. It won't take more than 2 minutes. And also at the time of account creation, you will get 100 free tasks. So now I'm going to click on sign in. As I do that, here we have reached all applications page. Let's click on access now for Pabbly Connect. And now here we have reached the dashboard of this application. On the right hand side, you can see a tab create workflow. Let's click on this and a dialog box has appeared which is asking us to name this work. Now here my objective is that every time a new response is received to Typeform responses, then automatically a mail should be sent to the admin talking about the issue or talking about the data that has been received through the response. So now I'm going to click on create. As I do that, here we have reached another window which has got two extremely important events. One is trigger, another one is action. Now triggers and actions are basically those two principles or concepts on which this entire automation works. Trigger is when this happens, action says do this. Basically action here is the response of your trigger application. Now as per this integration, I have created a Typeform form where all the complaints can be registered. Let me show you the same. So this is my Typeform workspace and here there is a complaint register form. So if there is an issue with some technical, like if there are any technical issues or if there are any issues related to API, etc. So here you can provide the error name, then the description, then the due date, when do you want it to be sorted, email address of the person, the department and the mobile number. So I have created this form. And what I want is that every time this form is filled, then automatically the admin should receive a mail where he should be aware about the error. So now I'm going to go to Pabbly Connect and here I'm going to set my trigger application as Typeform. Let's click on this. And now the trigger event here would be new entry. So as we do that, I'm going to click on connect. And here Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with Typeform account. Let's click on add new connection, connect with Typeform. So I've already logged into my Typeform account and here it is just asking me to confirm. So I accept, and as I do that, here you can see that the authorization has been successful. So once this is there, now here we have to select the form. So the name of my form is complaint register form. So once this is selected, let's click on save and send test request. And as I do that, now it is asking me to do a test submission in the application so that the response can be captured here. So now I'm going to take you to Typeform and this is the form that I have created. Now here you can see this published icon is not visible. Why? Because I am now going to make a little change. I'm going to duplicate this and delete. So basically every time you create a new form, automatically you will see this publish icon. So I click on this publish and I have received the link. As I copy this, open this in a new tab, so we would be able to find our form. So once our form is right here, I'm going to fill in this form. Let's say what is the name of your error? This is API error. Okay. Let's click on OK. Now the error description. So API not working. Then we have the due date. Let's say it is supposed to be treated by 15th of February. Then we have the email address of the person. So here I'm going to write demoUser@pabblytudes.com. Then the department. So let's say it is finance department. Okay. And finally the mobile number. So this here is the mobile number. So once we have filled this, I'm going to click on submit and here my form has been submitted. Taking you to Pabbly Connect. Here you can see that we have received the API response. So let me show you the same. So first of all, this is the complaint register form. Then as I take you down, here you can see this is the phone number. Then we have the department. Then again, as I take you down, this here is the email address of the person. Here is the due date. And then we have the description, and this is the name of our error. So as we have received this information, now what do I want? I want to send a mail through Zoho Mail to the admin. For this, I'm going to choose my action application as Zoho Email. And now the action event here would be to send mail. Let's click on connect. As I do that, here again Pabbly Connect is asking to connect itself with Zoho Mail account. Now I have already logged into my Zoho Mail. I'm going to click on add new connection, connect with Zoho Mail. And here we have to enter the domain name. So let me show you my Zoho email account. This is my Zoho email account. And here you can see it is zoho.com. So the domain name is zoho.com. So I'm just going to copy this from here, paste this over here and click on save. So as we do that, here Pabbly Connect is asking to access the following information. I'm going to accept everything. And as I do that, here you can see that the authorization has been successful once again, which means that Zoho Mail is now connected with Pabbly Connect. Now the Zoho Mail's account ID has already been captured by the system. As I click on this, it is showing me the previous response, and here this is the email address of the person to whom I am going to. Now here I have got two options. Either I can send an email to the person who has registered the complaint telling him that yes, your complaint has been successfully registered. Or what I can do is I can send this mail to the admin telling them about the new response received through Typeform about this new error. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to send an email to the person telling him that his complaint has been successfully registered. So I'm going to here map the email address of the person, the user. Now the next thing is from. So here we have to map the email address of the person. So here as I take you to Zoho Mail, so you can see that it is for Ashmit's. Okay, so this here is the email address of the person. So now I am going to copy this, go back to Pabbly Connect and paste this over here. So this is the from email address. This is not going to change. Next is subject. So here I'm going to tell the user that registered, complaint registered. Okay, so here I'm going to write complaint registered. Then the content type is HTML. Now the body. So I'm going to write, dear user, your complaint has been registered. Details. Now here I'm going to write the details. First of all, error name. Okay, so what is the error name? Let's go to step 1. So which is API. Okay, so this is the error name. Then we have got the description. So here we have API not working. Then we have the due date. Okay, so the due date here is this. Okay, regards. So this is just a confirmation mail that the complaint form that you have just filled has been registered. Now, do you want to ask for the receipt? So I'm just going to leave this blank. I don't want this, and I'm going to click on save and send test request. So as we do that, here we can see that the description is success, which basically means that integration process is a success. Now I'm going to take you to the email address of the person to see if we have received an email. Let's quickly refresh this page. And yes, here you can see that we have received an email. Dear user, your complaint has been registered. Details. This is the error name, API description. This is the description. This is the due date and regards. This basically means that our integration process is a success, but we also need to check the same in real time. So I'm going to take you back to Typeform, and here I am going to let's say the error here is, I'm going to write test error. Okay, this is just a test application. This is just a test run. Again, here the description is test description, and then we have the due date. So let's say this is February and the day is 18th Feb 2023. So next we have the email address of the person. So let's say it is test@pabblytudes.com. Then we have the department. Let's say it's HR department. And finally the mobile number. So here is the mobile number. So once this is done, I'm going to click on submit. Now, as soon as this has been submitted, what should happen? So automatically a mail should be received by the person who has just filled in this form. So let's go and check the email address of the person now. And yes, here you can see that we have received a mail, dear user, your complaint has been registered. Here we have the details. This basically means that our integration process is a complete success. Now I'm going to take you back to Pabbly Connect to understand what we have. So here our trigger application is Typeform, where the event is new entry, and our action application is Zoho Mail, where the event is send email. I hope this is absolutely clear to you. If in case you have any doubt, you can refer to the workflow which is given in the video description. You can also clone the same and start to process immediately. Apart from this, if you have any specific integration to work on, you can always write to us. Not only this, but you can integrate multiple applications using Pabbly Connect software. To ask any of your query, you have to write at forum.pabbly.com. You can also visit our website, which is www.pabbly.com/connect. To get all the details about the latest updates, the integrations and applications, you can visit our Facebook group. If in case you have found this video helpful, then do not forget to share this with your friends and colleagues so that they can also get into automation and make their life easy. I'm going to see you very soon with different integrations and automations. Do not forget to like, share and subscribe. Take care of yourself.